Okay, today we're doing deep fried smothered pork chops. Like I said, I'm gonna start off washing my pork chops. A little bit of apple cider vinegar, rags. Get it washed up real nice, cold water. As we're washing this, we'll get ready to start our prep for our other ingredients. And I'll be back with you in a little bit. You got this here, okay, we got our pork chops washed. Now we're gonna pat dry them. Like I said, you got to keep them dry. So when you get ready to put your flour and put it in the grease, you want to make sure that it's thoroughly dry and it fries properly. So like I said, we got this step going, and then we're gonna season them up and flour them up, put them in a deep fryer, and get everything ready to go. And we'll be back with you in a little bit. Okay, now we're back and we're seasoning up. Start with some coarse salt. All right. And then we're gonna come with the accent. Come with the Tony's Saturate. And make sure you get a nice even coat on it. All right. Okay, then we're going to come back with some garlic powder. Some black pepper. And some garlic powder. Paprika. For the browning, like I said, it helps with browning when you frying. I'm gonna flip it, and then I'm gonna season it again on the other side, same way, and then we'll come back with you on the next steps. Okay, we got our pork chops seasoned on both sides. We're gonna add the flour. Put an even coat. Coat them evenly. That's 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. And we're gonna give them a toss. Give them a toss. Make sure you get your flour on it real good. That way you get a nice, good golden brown pork chop when it comes out the deep fryer. And then you get ready to smother it down. Okay. All right. Now we'll move to the next step. And okay, I got my pork chops seasoned and battered up, and now I'm about to drop them in this hot grease and let them fry for probably about 10 to 15 minutes. And once they get done, then we'll move to the next process. Okay, are we getting ready to saute our bell peppers using the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. A little bit of that in there. All right. And I got this on a medium high heat. And add I like my bell peppers colorful, so I like to use the red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. So I'm gonna saute these. Get them good and tender. I always like to add my bell peppers before I add my onions, and because the bell peppers tend to take a little bit longer to cook when you're sauteing them. I'm adding my onions now. And all this is going to do is give it a lot of flavor. So when we smother these pork chops down, it's going to give it lots of flavor. All right. Okay, we got the bell peppers and onions simmering down. I'm going to add a little seasoning to it to give it a little more flavor. I got the little, coming back with the accent. Put a little bit of that. And I'm bringing something to you that, you know, that I like to use on my vegetables or meats or when I'm grilling or whatever. It's called butt rub. And you can put it on any kind of dish you want. Vegetable dish or meat dish or anything. It gives a good flavor. So put a little bit of that in there. And get this sauteed down good. And when I get ready to add my pork chops in, all those flavors going to combine together and give it a real good flavor and taste. Okay, now we're starting to make our browning for the gravy. I know earlier you seen the 2 Chinese packs for the soy sauce. I got the soy sauce right here, the private selection. But I'm gonna use these since they're easy. What we got is we got 1/3 cup of flour, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and pour our soy sauce into the flour mix. This is gonna give us our brown for the smothered pork chops. You're gonna add another packet. Now, if you're using the actual soy sauce, you'll probably use 1 to 2 tablespoons. Now I got some hot water I'm gonna add to it. And add that hot water to it. And once I add that hot water to it, I like to try to give it a stir to mix it up real well. Real well. And that's going to give us the browning for the gravy when we're making these smothered pork chops. So I'll get this going and then I'll start back with the smothering of the pork chops. Okay, I got my deep fried pork chops in the cast iron pan, and I got my browning mixture. I'm going to add in here and add all that in there. Give it a stir. I did add a cup of chicken broth prior to putting my pork chops in, so you can add a cup of chicken broth prior to adding that in there. And then we're gonna put a top on it and let it cook for probably about 20 minutes on medium heat so it gets tender and moist and be ready for you guys in a little bit. Okay, here we got the finished product. We got the deep fried smothered pork chops. And we're gonna give it a try. You can see it's easy and tender. And we're gonna give it a try and see. That's delicious. Absolutely delicious. I taste all the flavor. Oh man, this is amazing. You must try this. I left all the ingredients and everything. Like, comment, subscribe. You won't be disappointed with this dish. Deep fried smothered pork chops.